94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumedie and wasugusu awutie de mu nyina asese mo atwen yen ama yakwaba to some of your messages now, but let me still remind you, sir, your WhatsApp line audio messages be so no 05 let me see if I would get it for you. 0548 955 947 0548 955 947 na yenshen kan emma we say good afternoon, Obi. Please, why is it that when politicians are in opposition they seem to know all the solutions to our problems, but in power they underperform? See how JJ is talking. Nana Boachi ewe buakwa. Greetings to the Central Regional Secretary of the NPP, Mr. Richard Techimensa Segosh ewe Yamoransa. We free Obama or Kwotafo. And Obama says the NDC minority do not have any right to reject any nominee of President Akufo-Addo. After all, they are not majority. So what locus do they have to reject the finance minister designate? No wonder their supporters are bleeding after the consensus approval of finance minister designate. Their talking will not change anything. All presidential nominees will be cleared. Okay. We say in Shraba Anelka Ewo Ashaiman constituency, and he says President Akufo-Addo's government will continue to roll out social interventions that will provide equal opportunity for the development of all Ghanaians to improve their living standards. Ghana is working again. Regards to Honorable Alhaji Labaran Yakubu Bari, incoming MC and incoming National Youth Organizer Salam Mustafa, aka SM for Life. This one says, Senior, sometimes Speaker of Parliament can also worry, pal. How can he put Asiru Nketiah on the Parliamentary Service Board? Greetings to Honorable Nana Komia and Salam Mustafa Abele, and he is in Nungwa Abele, Nungwa, and on the way Abre. We say, Obi, then Napo that performed well in the education sector shall resolve the seeming power problems in the energy sector. Greetings to Honorable Collins Nyama of the NPP headquarters. Fieron is in Mataheko and on the way Abraying. Let me see the other ones we have here. You can keep yours coming. Na yebeshe akai ede amawe Ekosiisen sune ehaya sempa 94.7 FM. This one says that NDC please spare us this deceptive and continuous theatrics. Okay. Ghanaians rejected ex-president JDM for being incompetent. We certainly did not give him another chance to further mess Ghana's destiny. Honorable Oforiatta is competent and clean. NDC should admit they vilified Adudi's government for propaganda and electoral fortune's sake. That's all. Farouk is in Tema. Obi, good afternoon. Great job you guys are doing. Kindly help me wish a fantastic happy birthday to Selassie Gatogo, head supply chain management of Standard Chartered Bank, whose birthday falls today, the 30th of March. Praying for God's favor and wisdom for her. Richmond, our Standard Chartered Bank. Going out to you, Selassie Gatogo, head supply chain management of Standard Chartered Bank. Happy birthday to you. The best thing to ever happen to this country of ours is the Nanado-led administration. With this, I am of the hope that Ghana will work again regardless of the current predicament, bedeviling Ghana and the world at large. Jomo Pokwase Festus. They are praying in. Obi, that's the proper way for these two great sons of Father Casford, Honorable Afenyo Markins and Honorable Anodompre, and the entire majority caucus to file a motion for a probe into electoral violence and investigation into alleged interference by some members of the security agencies and some vigilante groups before, during, and after presidential and general elections since 1993. Let's get to the bottom of electoral violence. Guy G is in Newark, in New Jersey, and or the way I bring messages in the door, so I'll come back to them, but just keep your messages coming as well. 0548 955 947 0548 955 947. Make us say Richard Ahiagba Abeka Yensa e studio ha oye Executive Director of that Dankwa Institute, and Sansona Eric J. Babaka, Deputy Communications Officer of the NDC Wabono region, and a member of the National Communications team of the party. Good afternoon, Obi. Good to have you on this week. Let's all have a productive week. Prince Odeneho upon and on the way up, Prince. Thank you. And let's hear from you. Jesse Emmanuel Behene Ewa Abeka here in Accra. And he says, Parliament by consensus has approved Ken Ofori-Atta to be the finance minister. This confirms that he did a yeoman's job in the first term and would do even better in the second term. Under him as finance minister, Ghana's economy has seen significant growth. I have no doubt in my mind that he will deliver. Jesse Emmanuel Behene is in Abeka, Accra. Insuo na obendo mo ade bia ye kamfo nsuo ba akopɛ na ma wo awake purified drinking water insuo papa me nka na da and is a open nsuo ato anoma and omo insuo ni ti no ye lemon green said ye mu nyinam na lemon green awake purified drinking water Kasapreku Company Limited insuo a wode abadwa so eno no inti eba standards pa de a ye mfa eni agro mesrem ani de mu a size bi a wo pɛ we your sizes no to fit your pocket in the 330 ml the 500 ml your 750 ml for heavy drinkers and a 1.5 liters for those who always want more water. Now any awaken so asan 19 liters jar I will bet him the office and as we fee na we bunin kakra 19 liters a year papa menka and ada enti insuo na obeno mo a awake and you account for the amount. Open the door to 0262 351 251 0262 351 251 na one Kasapreku for any enkomo. Me pacho having insecticide spray and coil no say unto be enomo da. Bomode na ma wonsa me so wonno me. Unto be new suda bomode na ma wonsa entumi enkabi. Unya insecticide spray na ikum ntontum team na esai jaw eduhwam sonko pa ewo echire coil no so saa ene de naphthalene balls abame check can find so de bigu o sink mu wardrobe mu urinal baby biara unya bigu ho a ye dwuma pa be yinka free ho kama ni nyina heaven insecticide spray and heaven mosquito coil na fe heaven branded comfort eno nso unya bia ni nyina betimi aboa. Me ba cho so pedan ato pass ase ato ewo cool area me kanfu ningo pram amount ningo pram asase pa na da so say ningo pram oh you too much and your sabotage ningo pram na ene the ningo pram district assembly any one partners and omanya support every Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development and afi UN Habitat. And the plan when say and the planned city extension project rent to own land and house a ownership scheme and rent to own land and house ownership scheme be pesa wo do a gym na yema wasase yema wo dan ubetua ne nkakra na ababa be ye wo dia fully and be smart because where you live really matter and where you also trade and also papa and apply now and own a home and or a fully serviced commercial land and also a commercial space and so you be at the amount. Wait a minute, don't forget to join our affiliate housing cooperatives now and join here and also papa special office till Ochina, which is 31st March and one ningo pram this is assembly for ninkomo na nsase no anasa dan na wopebia rent to own utua rent kaka na baba be ye they are fully your website newaccra.city planned city extension project shaping Ghana's urban future bomodin say ubetimi de wo ho agim and napa foods and so ya kamfo and napa nuane no ama papa in the year and napa mackerel and napa sardine yewo and napa non-dairy creamer and napa chocolate drink and napa baked beans unique soy sauce and then ye and napa tuna aba yewo and napa spaghetti so in the unya bia fie ye de pa indi ye ka se oye enapa no so cool nti ema aduane ye so cool de yara ede mo waden se ubetimi ahye ne nso ama yen na afei one won so etumi edi etwa mamen kai mo se the American dia to jan se ye the discussion segment no ehhye so Richard Ahangba atnase Franco Trading Enterprise eboa yen TCL the Creative Life Dependable Herbal omo de Adomalaki aba na Global Lighting Center Limited in Kanea Pafie omo nyina boa yen the discussion segment no ebremu enti enche mema Richard Akwaba na afei ya hwe etumi atoaso edi enkomo. Fact be told, a lot must go into breaking the 8-year cycle. In breaking the 8, Ghanaians want to see this government perform to the admiration in terms of economic freedom and better living conditions, and also infrastructural development, job creation, corruption management, taking into consideration parties for soldiers' concerns, and a strong slogan, good human relations between party supporters and leaders, ministers, DCEs, etc. Anyway, permit me to wish a happy birthday to Baba Bafua Ochere of Infantaman Girls Senior High School. This is coming from my dad and mom, Mr. Kofi Ochere, and mother Vida Ochere, and all siblings, Irabina, Asantua, and Ajua Ochere. We wish her the very best in life. Pythagoras Theorem. And Odiwe Abba. I commend the minority for this consensus approval of Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta, only that their reason for approval is very pathetic. Again, I think the decision by the minority in Parliament to elect Johnson Asiedu Nketia to be part of the Parliamentary Board is very unfortunate. Don't they know that it amounts to intrusion in Parliament? Really? Oh, there is a slot on the board for an old parliamentarian. Into be our survey as member of Parliament that it me there is a slot for be our survey of Parliament. And I remember in the last Parliament na Nipa na oshe that particular role, namely Hackman Ousu Ajeman. In the end, the speaker in his wisdom, selected Johnson Asiedu Nketia to play that role as an old parliamentarian who will be serving on the Parliamentary Service Board. In the minority in the elected, say on Conquer 70, and now you create more Boateng or Ablekuma Central. Please, that is the reality, not what you just put out. Thank you. Richard Ahiagwa, Akwaba na pom to say.
Another movie.
Ekoye.
Kakra.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Ahoden wo hodie.
Nyame adomo, and say COVID na I said yeah. And I'm saying apply to the protocol in terms of a free Ghana
take off from.
I shall say a few I shall say na ayehu kakra.
Yeah.
And my say there and crack you your bumper is vaccination and so because me yes what take you there.
Oh yeah,
okay, very good.
Taking the first shot
very good. Inting a crack. The last time I checked in about 400 almost 500,000 are taking vaccine. Bumper is at least he achieve the 70% in mark no na say herd immunity na your phone. Na me tie common bi obi but before no I mean that Broja Jemfi okay. I think say what chere say politics aye no the to dey be decency awom enti be bona baso be say enra am adwene ho say we very exemplary.
Okay, that's his apology to Ken Ofori-Atta.
Exactly. Say yeni aye kasa say no tobra ya kasana yankani ya we should be bold to appreciate and then retract and apologize. I think it's a mark of growth and maturity. I think I have really respected him very much for that decision. I know nipa bibiri because more party based because na brojade but he's taking a very bold step. I hope Eric be safe in change. Na yeku yinimo no yen kasa making sure say tie obi a you better na correct.
Wow.
Now, honorable Abujinapo information is I think you know be di home come. I hope say you be di home come na mema honorable Ken Oforiata monitoring kwa.
Yeah.
I'm say with all the challenges I know for mu to have the courage and the strength say over call to be vetted in the manner he was vetted. I'm say okay, it was very rigorous, very long, and I think say he's done well. To monitoring kwa.
Were you surprised say when that consensus approval?
And I wasn't surprised at all. I wasn't surprised. It wasn't news for me, but there was something else about news. And no, now the reaction following is approval. No news.
Okay, I'll come back to you on that. My member Eric Akwaba now fi yen common as here from that point. Eric Akwaba, let's say.
Obi nyamiadum now so.
Nyamiadum bata carry so enya bad cra.
Yen fast da merade. Ana.
So
Bible say adinyi
mu no
fast da merade. Nti wo hwe de nyame de efiri ni bebi ode ye kwa etumi say nyame ayi bi. Nti memfa akwenye so na menchia Ghana for eti Ekosiisen ewie nyina. Na menchia the leadership of our party, that is the great NDC. And yemra shebidwafo a omo mra shebidwafie omo nso yenchia omo ne adwumaden omo nyina ye. But me basisia na me kind story say online. And me home story be say ora chimi nsambonsu. O say ora babin em say oya dane in the office in the NDC office.
No Canada mean.
Check CTFM online. The story is there now.
Okasa ne wo from Mawano so
Ebe. O check CTFM online, you get the story. So I was a bit worried. You see, system I are practicing it now in the country, and in the history of our country, I think this is the first time Yatua Beria. Say party a wo position no o come rashe bedwafia omo ena etimi ama omo nipa aba beye ba no de ne oho. That is the speakership position.
Yes.
And utie mampeni ankasa ne nkasa yemu a okasa na edu bebi na okoda legislatures ne angle na ya na okasa se yina yensum na enye yi because obeka ya after 2016 election no ba no your number na ekuta mrashe bedwafi no na ye 106 and na omo number 169 right nti e ba ne numbers a na omo di ye adwuma wo efia na sabe ne ye hu hia nti ade bia ebekoso a numbers account bia no eno nti na the only avenue ani e we workout the susu se ento asumu a because you see it now cry a number no ain't me make any significant impact, then we work out into the lives of a Japanese PDS because of all these numbers now no more. And this time around we have the numbers. So I was telling the friends that the numbers now you want a home fast with the no enyamai ye because I feel na mampeni ya so afire to 2 man no be start ejuma e ho nsem beba o ye dan parliament wana ne ma be kwakuwie nti obi a wo call for consensus say omo nyina ne mo nka mom na monye se adwuma now start as a minister of parliamentary affairs now pass those all trances now a time will come. Do you think say uhia omo from the other side any difficult ma and you see every leader be about or make sure say nipa ebetimi abo na chidom ya oni omo ye adwuma ne ho be henhan no e na ofa ana meboa eno ntina mampeni ministers ya wo yi MPP for those pa but ye won kofo bi mu osusu se ode ne ko ha na so mbedwo no obetimi aye adwuma na opena eden ama no then ya toto na no nipa ne deserve ya na ya gina tum na oko and they should know that parliament is different from the executive now. That is the legislature because organs of government now separation of powers here juma na meboa So if you are in government now, get the executive powers utumi no and so change the one rashibe fee utimi pa. You are enjoying your executive powers do fine. But untimi nya onema chinchina chin e wo so. And untini e ka se obi a check ne yonko no ana meboa. Nti momma mokasa wanti said the be ya ye koyenim no. Those things ain't happen because okon office I'm aware. Say some of our party guys are there helping him near their day. Your national vice chairman Rekofiato. I'm sorry, an advisor on Asempa FM. And Parliamentary Service Board also ordinary rep from their party, which is a general secretary. In our constitution, no matter quite. Until the Otifia now any interpretation to say Parliamentary Service Board umpo abandon the power no unima no esuya anabusa. I think it's Article 124 so parliamentary service near there. If you read those articles now, you really know that the man is doing his work. And Parliament by your employment you can't go without the speaker. And I'm a Ura Michael Kwe. Obey a speaker and the driver say one office in a Kwabenya phone. Basa no your money. Drivers more than 12, they were all from Kwabenya, Domikwabe, Omonkwan in Nimkaka. But Ojen say bia why former MP wo when him said your motie omo ben na sumu bedwuno obetimi aye na adwuma it will be criticizing it publicly. What is the honorable Haruna Idris mo be kasa no na no ada ye to abawie ya ye koto speakership abai eno achi ora makwekwe o yem play nipa be 62 e wo parliament wono ne sign letters. What is obi ba bonten say yakofa nkofo bia be sarande o. So you did all these things. Na nkoma kutwa ba me hu ahia ofa ha. Oni omonya ne sa. Every leader work with people oni omotena say oni omutimi share ideas. Uti ango na me fiba. So such a statement now make here and I don't think say be bo no na ban na.
But is that not a statement in line with Mumu being so thinking he is there because the NDC put him there. Or by Albeka say he is not a speaker for the NDC, but speaker of Ghana.
He's a speaker of Ghana. Men can say on speaker of Ghana.
Yes.
Or you speaker of NDC. And Kaishanek Nefek or Beche and I'm a speaker of Ghana. But on the ticket of a party.
Yes.
Now our sitting president is a president of Ghana. But on the ticket of the NPP, meboa. And untino president kase or your Ghana in president. I don't know any ministers and one first year doing Ketiano to Kono Manko. Of our MPP for because on your money sign be seen there.
Yeah.
Yanko for names on your muye Juma ye and on chess on your president of Ghana. Are you getting me?
It is because a president MPP dodoa. Why should that concern?
How can you say or you know MPP dodo?
Say been our casa wafa MPP.
And when I make sure say the organs of government, the legislature, executive, and the judiciary.
Okay.
Ubia when the powers to operate, but yet to tell and I'm a boy. But men say, "Wono kuta ba kona." That is the executive arm na. Ye na ebuni say na the ultimate in intino. You can just go to be a judiciary say me kubuli omo with my powers. And also bit me come rashi be face say me kubuli with my powers. And why I'm raising this issue, nene say, you hear parliament na hangi sisiana. Everybody is important there. So as a leader in the house, your utterances ought to be measured. Because the one shiny here, government business now will lead you a floor on a time will come. Won't me lead this business in that side because on far respect Bia Emma. The speaker from the other side. And this any first time our kasasa.
Only speaker from the other side.
Meba. Manka say the other side. Say speaker NDC ni sana making. Okay, see to abani we no. Yeah. Carlos ko we ballot papers ni the ABC in see no. Honorable Chairman say bonsu babontin e na wanwene obi anwene then a whole lot of issues okay pa. But Carlos ba when chen ya okasa gu na sumu na okofa papers nti me dey kra medwene say wona osoma so okofa well that is Eric Ejes ana medwene. So if you're a leader leading people at this critical moment woman you name the situation of our economy no it was so okasa e dey nkambo mu ba nti leader we are pleading
now say okasa be important say speaker e den
o say oye ni office o say NDC office
And also, I don't know you're wrong.
And what's all Casasa? Na onya ni sese, oye ni sen.
Na some say NDC for be bring nature ne ho.
There be na meche, ono na eka se, oye ni office na NDC office. And I meche o say, speaker na ye woni ne no.
Ofri NDC mo.
Party bi, ene de ne ko say, onko contest ura man kukui. And I me bwa wati mase pa. Eno wanwe ni speakership. Eno waba.
In the head
NDC subenya da opportunity.
Okay.
She said there, after election, still my kukui. Or year recruitment of any basis state too, no. And on I make reference, no. MPP for dominated there, you know. I came to this very platform. Hey, me at times are me objective pa because yanko for nebia no be ntiwase. Remember this very platform. That time near say parliamentary recruit security be okay. And I yanko for ni be start ya no mu yedede. Bi mo si we vigilante for na ya form Delta Force ni invincible na de o makogu parliament.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Standing orders na ma o kwan to do such recruitment, say security. Constitution na nkasa no article 124 na eka sa parliamentary service board ni ade na. Eno nti na o mo board no such consideration no mutimi ye anameboa. Enti no me nyeze bia the interest of my party nti no obi afrɛ me fie sɛ aden na yatra ha mo yes ha omrahye bedwe fie a minim kan na obi ma betena ha. I won't do that debate ye twem ho enti me de ne se ba bia yadru no yesi ye nyina yemfa yen santo pono so na yenko yenimu a yekɔ ti sɛ de oba ya mahu sɛ obo menua panin bro judge mfia ba so krata o de ba bontin ra consensus is ya. You see that one? Are you happy? And I'm a boy.
As also one more judge in fear basso. I don't know more na basso.
Me bona basso say why then.
I don't know what has a matter house is here. Matured
and
na se broja e mistake na wa party wa
o na make us Richard e bo broja basso. Meaning some me ba na wa bo ni din bona basso.
Yes.
And I'm 100% sure me ya we so say broja statement in ba na MPP communicators point say the more yes first say you obeka broja issue no bonabaso na magana for ntiase say ni issue na clear kenoforiata am aware
Ekosiisen on
and communication strategy na Richard so you part of them so any strange enti say broja e de na asem aba abonte na erikeji amo broja abaso a eno no ma bonabaso e ma banking sector mess no create ye na mfi omutim. And I want our people to get this clear. Your party supporters, right? And a radio station be frame. Or frame ya obi. The only thing I host can and say, Erika J. Yes, mo MPs na disappointing mu bi. They are more penance or man. And I'm saying why say. Mo tran kon interview nko a me bufu kakra. You see, ya approve you bi. Party ni se omone aban mu fo ya adwene ye man konko ye nejuma onyanko start ye ejuma no afi ni ama na approval okwa obeko office meboa.
Yes,
and this is the time where numbers ne hu behia no ade bia beko so minister bia so aye no yetimi de commercial bedwe fi say yasam no me yinsam ano we have the numbers now. Amount for can even petition because of nyema bia waye so avenues ne doso. And the fact is that you approve can override no and Chelsea be MPs and your moduma they did well. I'll commend them. Party they say they should let the man go and work. One papa mu want tiapo. Ana me boa. Ye ni enko yi.
Na ho ato.
Oda me ba masa enko krasa but nyame adom ne ho ye. Ye ni enko yi ni film na ade achi na eno so ko bo ne yare fofura akoka ne sen.
Oh, justification.
As oh me na me kan me na on the lighter yeah.
Okay.
And e be ono ana creating mess egu ho. Once abamu bia no ba first 4 years no. Esunsun so ba second term. In politics. Oba
we are creating mess in the ono amra
na ka wan emra. Mess na o create he ma me chewa de. Wo hwe MPP successes omo bo ho de wa ban mu nyina. Aye decisions ana ne fa din a owura mahama take in no. Mre bi atwa mu ko. And as some fast over 2017 going, and no moody some fast on me. Into a now, dear no. Sad draconian measures, none near me be a wire no. A fair and fast dear and go winning. So go and work, continue.
And none more approval.
Missy approval no. Uncle Yajumano. What the bossy a walk room in every. I don't know dear who in a wire. Now don't pay no your money from me. Father for whom Eric,
it is because I read those justifications there so now I thought it was it was a joke. But
real. Me see any abre.
Say we're creating message you no anko. E no na mo approve no.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Ye ma o ka bia uti. Uti me.
Me too.
Wona driver ba ko an wo fie. Ye ma o ka bia o de apem. Ye ma o ka bia o de apem. Na ya talk the pillar when e be. Wana on de be ko. Because car keto wo fie wa say ni nyina. Enti caterpillar na wonim twikura no besua wa o de be ko. Yes, send the apem ayo be gina ho.
It's real. It was not a joke because I read that justification elsewhere and I thought, come on, this should be a joke.
I mean, Richard is oh, I know. Say your topic. I remember so another one. On the more serious note,
no, none of us are reacting to
Richard. In fact, Minian Abre.
Richard.
Yes. Oh yes. Minian, they are not in a brooch with Jimmy Bogan Kakranka and Oba say.
Na say on sale say advocacy man.
Ba men ka say me kan bia ma. Nipa bro hu na hu.
Okay.
Kana me nue ba Ghana say oba bebo MPP kakra.
Oba yeso abo adwuma.
Uditi oba yenso kra no sa no vision power party me ko kwagije na secretary. Ana Richard Mebo. Ana John Bodu mu ye. When say no so na ye work campaign. Wa betimi yes in term no de ye. Na JB mo ko faade. Mo ba na mo twi me nua de no ko share I can't say.
Dankwa Institute, yeah.
Asempa FM.
So no more pekwan indoctrinate, you know. With some ideas.
And you will go through
and I'm wondering how fast our season no more years. Kese so idea ya cha and chale momwano.
Oh, deputy minister's list when him time everybody.
Everybody so because no me hu adoma ko ba fi mu.
Oh, that list na fake.
Oh, and they ya di wo me.
Oh, disregard it.
Oh, don't do that.
Eric.
Because yes.
That's how him say metna akasa your authoritative say unim.
Meaning but unim say sampine.
Yes.
Ko deputy foreign affairs minister.
Disregard it. Enya no.
Adoma ko ba fi.
Me say fake jaidi ni bo.
Obi, yenya ma hu Richard ni wo mo na ni wo. Obi. E say untumi mo dia no mbeje Ghana gas you. Because adena dia kon they had the men.
Obi, mischief, but on your opportunity. I say Obi, I say or a home pass. Or the best go get. Broja ye nkasa osum. Free opportunity. Yeah, over the amawo. Na Obi, once na osre. But how can that be a good reason? Eric is say articulate answer so ye to ono an betri.
Ono an betri.
Was saying car in kito ofie nyina but still ye to articulate. No.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
And you know that reasoning cannot be serious because in the pay home openi bi pa advocate is adie no. Our platform is friends I Obi, I hope you don't mind.
No problem.
Oh, good morning Ghana.
Okay.
Oh, asem openi kai. So more approval because on I say at the end no. I don't approve na me say that be. Want to mean kasa because who engages a matter no a we be supposed to entina me so okay. At the end no yen say hwe. Say ebre bi ba Ghana ha ana economy na say ya. Na ye bra mo free ade so 2016 na economy ne say. Nti enye ye ba ya be ya ma na pagya COVID. E de ne ho abagi mu a ewiase afa na nyina nyoma ate akodechi no. Enye no ne ye friend ne say obi asay ade. Abra ye say no abra na mo wa ba mu na Ghana fo nyina agitu mu Obi se na wa ha na ye to aba millions of Ghanaians ka say there be dia mode ai Ghana sika se mo kono ye mpe sa bre na ade ne say ena sa ai finance minister kroya be so mu a na repair ya o de aba be du be edura sa COVID by nji say po obi a wa say ade ne de so ano a mo na say ka de ade ase no so amo Debi me kase ebra ka Debi say sabra say na
on Asempa FM.
Debi na me say sabra no na mo fi aban mu.
Yeah.
Na wa say no yentumi san fan so ano nti na logic na mo de ko no enye papa no because ade no wa say no once. O ha on to me ye. O say the manual say nipa no. Obe say no. O Debi say mo NDC asem na make say tekwa say ba o say ye fan
ko ase ama menchu
Debi Obi
Manini. Everybody understood you, Manini.
No kura wo mo ne say honorable Ken Oforiata ejuma wa ye Ghana for nyina ye hu Parliament vetting committee at transit vetting over 2 days my reaching conclusion say they are satisfied to the extent say there is nothing outstanding they need to question him about. And now my passing on consensus. Now on him, according to discussions I question Obi, your name Crophobia Kasa, I have some basic understanding
Okay.
to me share. And said there are two groups of Nkrofo Ghana with respect to the finance minister Nejubano. There are genuine Ghanaians who krum ha. Omadwirimuno questions be or I say finance minister no. That's all answer. About Japan, about PDS, about banking sector. So, Oksha Jenny Obetuma Kasa ubuefu ho. And now you want Nkrofo omo Ghana no. Omo nim pa say about Japan, PDS, banking sector, and the akejera economy de no. Ken Oforiata any question be because omo nim de akoso. Pepe so of economy ni fie ne bebi odi abeduru no. De nipa beye awo beye no kure kwaso no waye. But enam propaganda ni omo politics nti no. Omo se ye nti ase. Eric ka ho. Eric sa group no. Omo de oyo omo den. Omo nimu kura ni se ye no kure no. Omo nti ase. Nti Japan omo nim se ya depa. But omo nti ase me ye nye. Enti vetting no ho obi. Dudu no a first category no. Omo penchire mu. Se adan na Japan. Adan na PDS ye nti ase. Adan na banking sector ye nti ase. Saafo no omo tie vetting no ko sie 3 no. Omo tie ase so sa ade no. Hwe nim. Senka ayade anka beboa yetumi ye Japan no a saabre no kura no na gold prices almost about $2,000 and then it's about 1,700 ni bibi saabre na anka Japan beboa ye o dey say banking sector crisis no senka ya amfa sa kwan we so ansiesie anka ne covid ba ye kura mpo no yentumi engina no saafo no tie ase na NDC for MPs na anka sanso bebre na omo no tumi redeem omo from the propaganda no eto mo ase so ade we ye fa kwa bi so ne ye se papa we scheme amode to o ye trimu dada no ye de be ye dwuma enye yi nti de wo ho ane se de kure kwan so de ade wo no ye mfa ma no ana mo de ma no o de ase nti ade no emu abeda ho to the point say obi to me mfa chire enye kululu enka se wo ye mfa ma no wo de ma no a otu be de wo mfa ma na otu be de di. That is the reason why of us our consensus kwa no so nti no ye bo MPs ni nyina abaso say o ye NDC ni o so ye MPP ni o de ntia me say ye bo ma abaso ni say omo de ne kura ye adwuma questions a wo wi ase ha ana wo obi atrimu omo pese wo bisa no omo bisa obi omo bisa question bi ase so omo bisa bia because me no omo bisa to some point na me hwe kra me say oh say ka me wo sa committee no so kura hwe a me ka say me kura no me bisa question bia because knowing conditions are papa na famu the treatment se me angasa se dia na me yade ase da metumi carry me ho ne nyoma no to me hu under that stress ni ebisa question say na down live television you have to comport no answer in a very calm and relaxed way we yini nyina no to the beauty was it no I don't mean fan to consideration the trust and make say even under that circumstance what to me I comporting one amma answer say no NDC MPs committee no so no they have conscience party no ankasa to your more commendation they have conscience and no ankasa no ade na enim se bibi wom but to akyerem your propaganda chiri ni chi nyina no ye hwa a waye adwuma pa ye fa ma no ene ya da ma no they are can ne say ye be support the honorable minority leader some of kind chiri ni de ye chiri asem ena ano na Eric o repeat no de o say ade no enye kenoforiata de o ya ade yi no eye kenoforiata de o say ade no ka NDC for ho finance minister and the NDC on the side ena kenoforiata MPP na do dan go for that buy e be siesi ya me abedru covid de nyo bi na kofa buy we are saying nyame ena onimu de oye na covid aba banka kra ye tete ye ho efrim economy no hwa continent no so at least Ghana ya boy ho modern ebinimu de atikọ ye kra da no na me ne odi hu nkoma na obi ka say Ivory Coast de aka ni nyina ye di mu de efriba ba Ghana yankasa ye gina ye na so ye bobra enye se obi a ne papa hye kire managing the currency ne ma no yankasa na ye de ye ho ne ye manage ye sika na ye boy bra ba etumi gina ye na so no ne ye de kasam enti Eric veti no a ekoye no say no enne wontumi nkase ena PDS ye nimu de ekobae wontumi nkase banking sector open chiri mu abisa ebe mawo but propaganda mu ye nyina so bi enu so Japa enne obi I think say one day no take time net educate ye nyina about this Japa thing ne enhwe de wo mu what do I say enti say no emraso in this space and say yen support to finance minister yen nyai propaganda because ye de ya yen nyina yankasa yesika sam yen nyina sika sam de ye sa propaganda no but me try to na wa aba no ne say honorable chairman Sabus asem okay me maintain okay no me doubt you what then me doubt you and is oye ho mini NDC headquarters I think it has to do with the appointment of the general secretary me, I don't have problem with it. Say, or your political, or your debate, I don't have problem. My only problem in say, so be to me nyambre aye jumano, because a drew ho party say between NDC business and Parliamentary Service Board business, the end of choose because on no na party in that now. Into a drew ho the end of choose. Now okay and na speaker, a director, Minister of Health, say 2 hours Umbra Parliament to be ask a question. In the say Drew Hona General Secretary NDC send the party who in hiano no koyen the party Juma speak about director Sombra in 2 hours because board the Juma no soon here and see a parliamentary business. Our pese or chere the principle are now established in the say on pese will be able to parliament as and also be take parliament for granted. Enti say minister be take parliament for granted. Now speaker say on tiasi on man massa and nyina support no me support no. Minister say alcohol on kasa adwuma be more important because that is also equally important. What do I say? And this obey sir general secretary akofa ba or full time adwuma. Aye adwuma so kakra eda ho. Now no ye hia o say bra parliamentary board no aduru ho be compel no. How will he compel him? And all can aka say or NDC into obey no NDC business. Want to mean compel no bet to me want to me. And only as a moye canty or no casa say NDC party no soon no wako faber to parliamentary board. Any year can. Intia no. Oh, now
let him finish. Now question be a mebusa.
Okofa NDC administrator. Ababe to board so.
Yes.
Enti debia abaye a parliamentary a yibiano. NDC soon no abetra board no so.
But how about that role? No, yeah, that there is a slot for an old MP to serve on the board.
That's right.
And that slot, in the wisdom of the speaker, no, or Diama, an old MP who happens to be General Secretary of the NDC.
Problem,
So what's the
former NDC? Upper West Akim MP no cry friends. Bequeen. Or your former. I don't know no one fan. Debi mean cancer, debi some position or cannot say former.
Yeah, former.
Or not say a former. Or not a recent former.
That's true.
General said we get a former.
Yeah.
And to not any for no quarters. Baby Lucy. Bianca be former MP, Fifi Kwete or
yeah, Fifi Kwete.
Over to Miako. I'm also a former. And I don't know one former. And walk of far will be a while busy. All running NDC party.
The Administrator General of the NDC.
Inti se obi kasa sa de yi mini NDC headquarters na oya we won dey say me kan say asem o kan na sa na o kan ba me kire say we ye nyina so aye de ka because nipa no de bi obako bia NDC be bia General Sedu Geti abetra na say ha na NDC ye hie mu no NDC party no owo ho inti ye kasa asem no Eric man nyongonga fugo wa hye nice inti be ya kasa no asem no so nya nice inti we nya asem mo obeka se na honorable chamber sabosu adebe enye no ba asem no ne say ye be bompaye say obetumi allocate time
for
to do the
parliamentary board business.
Exactly. I don't have problem say or your former pepe obetumi occupy problem be any ho but say obetumi aye adwuma no based on honorable speaker the directive say I want parliament to be taken seriously. It is all of obi chief executive beto o board so na say any panel so obi ehia no so onye adwuma na obe choose between parliamentary board no a you have created a conundrum for yourself. Say, nipa ne take you ojuma ne serious.
That's. But Eric, that's a legitimate concern, Anna.
Yeah, Obi Ufa Constitution and now Article
Ekosiisen on
124.
Asempa FM.
Or say there shall be a parliamentary service board which shall form part of the public services of Ghana.
Yes.
2, no say there shall be a parliamentary service board which shall consist of A, the speaker as a chairman, B, 4 other members, of all whom shall be appointed by the speaker. So constitution is clear.
So speaker and be power nipa 9.
Yes, that is the constitution.
And nipa 9 ni mu ba ko ne yase do.
Ehono ne ehye mra no. Mra ya American yi, mra se bedwe fie ya na ehye mra na na meboa.
Yes.
So se chairman za bonsu ni mra we na osan ba abonten be ka se wa ode ho ye NDC officer.
Na se ka se obefa nipa 9
one train nipa pro. O de mamento ason kan. I say I was being an American. I say 4 other members, all whom shall be
appointed by the speaker.
Acting in accordance with the advice of the Committee of Parliament.
Yes.
And C, the Clerk of Parliament. Na did so.
And they did so.
Now,
minority leader and majority leader also can.
Obetima say. Oh, me dem baby a portion here me na maka. Also a different one fabric. Any problem? Obi.
Ekosiisen on
The anti America say. The language in our country now, and the Potokasa Ghana di akotene pa consensus eka ho pa.
Yeah.
Why that? Why do we talk about consensus nowadays? Obinye bibinti. Ade bi ebinsi desi wo Ghana. Enti nkofo na wo pese time bia obehia omomwa ane omoye adwuma.
Yes.
At times, who bibi kra kan, you should know how to voice out certain things. He's also a human being, right? But look at the analysis I mean you are rich there. Wakofo be general secretary. E de na ba betena board so. Na se party adwuma hia na obey den akọ. Freddie Blay onye board chairman o GMPC. Na GMPC ana wa resign as national chairman.
Dabi.
GMPC omo nya activities, omo ne calendar omo di omo adwuma. Nti aden na national chairman the board member of GMPC otimi ye adwuma. Ba obi general secretary board member of parliamentary service board dia. Eno no gidi se emma na adwuma nkoyie. O general secretary on na board so.
Ewo he.
Oh, me busa no. He knows better than I do. About no political internally no. What am I say?
Asempa FM.
Minia Samuel
FM.
No ni why. Onye national organizer. Enti eno no e makapo onye na adwuma na. It is argument no and what's all the baha nka udru motimi da opake ka na no wagawom. What has ye ni abede wokroma. And you see mo aban mu aya na mo dwen say mo ye more Ghanaians than others. That is their mentality. Enti ade MPP ni ye na NDC ni ye nye. E wanna make sure say politics and ya tra ho. Hey Richard, markets on the wall. Ade bia mo di bedi e bia ya ba mo ye betwia mo ka markets. Oh yes, me ba me ka sempa. Obi, na nipa bre be ye kwasa na. No mani abro. Me say yes. Matra ho no eno na me kire se. Ene no yuti Obi. Ade na oye osa. Obi ade na oye osa. Me
yam say me wo say ade bi omo de yam sisi ya.
Omo de be ye ya yakayaka de enyem na kwan so ye kwati kwan so bia no we will pay them back. Hwe Obi we Ghana fo abre. Okay, say yeto abawie. Some of the government agencies across the country, that was after 2016 elections. NDC recruitment, okay. You fan ko for adwuma bi mo course ne bi mo ha. Yeah. Bi mo ko national service ne ade. Omo pa mo half mo ko tena fi. So okay those stories. Eno na me cite speaker de ama example say, ono cry yeto aba ne wie ya, omo wie papers na report no. Of any parliamentary service board and so on. But babin ba on case obi anko fie. E ho so ye ni jurisdiction, ho no operate fie anameboa. But I am telling you today say yes baby a man na dru no. Consensus abere potoka say ho ahia. They should think twice. Because all of one no.
Na o sha
there. And this morning I said one thing, your party supporters na make catch them. Obi an we say Ghana economy very bad. Because if the economy is bad, na Uganda ha na oti wini baby akokra na account wo de fa ne say granted wo de economy ni nye wo hoto watu kwan say wabusua wo ha wo de bi be fi enti se cement kra na okoto asidan ene ukomi kro mu eda 50 Ghana cedis you buy. That is the negative impact of the economy obi abe feel. Enti se party ni eboa atake decision bia wo no mentre fie nka se bia odam paso no wadwe nyina ne say we nke wo se we ne yema wo tie me pa. Always think of future. The entire makers are say, Obi, men we should be a bad. And then you to aba and a parliament ya
Ekosiisen on
137. But who knows tomorrow? Say bien this beba bemu asem kana meka. And this beba bemu na MPP kita majority in parliament. Yes, we are the ministers beko anameboa. And the party for now what taking some entrenched position now no. We must say obia on the reservations though because nipa bi wo ha o kan ho asema edi kan ebi wo kan enye anameboa intimate na fie nka say ye de we ya na nke wo se ye ne outright and ya anye so I'm getting more bitter no your politics. Let's think of tomorrow because since that ye practicing multi-party democracy ye nim say by next 4 years ye besin ato aba ye beto mrashi bedwa for so aba no. Yeah,
Bibia Timisi
and a beam say MPP in him say NDC benya this numbers in parliament in Japa omu ye ni ye e de kwaji ska no utie me pa but then the Japa ye hange ho amampani se besia koi e yi de sukete a ye beto so aba ho anameboa.
Yeah.
And you see some of the agreement so o enter who hear some number bi ansana when your opportunity at me start to operate. Enti ene so moko parliament no mo pa Japan ho achewa bisa se den aba abua bia ka owo because now numbers na one no bia irrelevant anameboa.
Yeah.
Because MPP nim say ebebu abomo ama 169 abeda na 137 na enka PDS omo hwe ni ye what you say yes obofo we no nim so beri adoati enko hunuhu yi abroso mfaso no but today PDS ne ye ni C1 tan agigu wie no o pass package ni bi so okona untie the voices of those from the other side because the numbers are there you listen to them that even the number alone will compel you say I have to listen to them and
okay.
So those are the things ebe boama Ghana akọ in order to say the yepel so party supporters afi na mampeni Akufo-Addo ayi na so afo deputy ministers kra adomako afimudin na aba eno so kra say enye no kre
eno a fake list
na wuntumi mo okay eno so kra say enye no kre ya man enye appointment
but why the over concentration on adomako befi ufi so ntimi enye deputy minister
oya me yonku ya man post last 4 years we bleed ache enye easy bleed na say na Sampan deputy interior minister
a foreign affairs
Sampan den contract na obetu kwan because na betena Sampa no ka Kuwait na America no we jai the chem so ne ade won ka fiase and one day de na kwa hwe o ma bi obetu kwan so Obi what I'm saying is I think
Erekunim mame na say Ekosiisen so me high Asempa 94.7 FM no first 30 seconds 30 seconds
medisi form no afi na parliament ebe starting again
yes
ana no hwade fefefe bi e course of parliament owura Kofia Moaben oni bank omo gina parliament mra no so that is their standing order say assembly how we petition parliament e mo so yem hwehwe mu meboa nti na bank na yesusu se bi omugu no kwati kwan so no yetimi de petition e ko speaker ajatum se monti committee na omo so hwehwe meboa nti ebiti say Japan na wuti fie na odwen ho e ma ne nye tipaye owura no no Japan wo ho nkoi o kina bi e friend so meyi nema bi wo Japan no a the same person can say me no krata ni obefa aba ono na ye. So we are going to work for the country. So the party supporters, start working. Some of us, we will never relax because after 2016 elections, ya tisi muntamono, ena ya brun suma ya niye kokwene, okom rashibe jefia ya wano. At the end of the day, the ultimate ane si penny yenya. By the OGD say nyema bi ankoyi. Judgment no na buy no na bias. That is our position as a party. Eti yanyire ho ni yanya djuma. I know say 2024 ken 2024 say nipa 2 na ba say urala ne ba omiamu na epre Alan ba waba uraba obia ba waba but 2024 election no ejina homa nyema mienu na okra ni nkontompo
mo de hwan na
wo de me yenuru ho party ni duru ho na de ebeyi na oba bia no behu no ena me che say 20 ena me say omudi na omobo break the 8 ni break the 4 ni de keka ho obi 2024 battle na ye kono two parties oye den ba ko benwene ba ko gina homa no kre ena ba ko gina homa nkontompo ba ko na ye beto abo ka kire wo say wo so kane afa onum nsu akọ na kwabrani abunsu bucket edware wo circle ato de to ne liquid soap kwabrani dware wie ya esi bra betua ene ye de to ahodo asen aba ye bebu ye kom covid aba enti sa Ghana ni na 2020 election ye man freebies a ye de ye campaign ye si ho billboards akese no uji this 2024 election obi ti se MPP for so mo che freebies a okra obeje onye because me ti woni se wura kufu ado ka kire me se me tu me ka na me nko filling station ko ni fuwe fi me si ho me ko baby ayeton because oba no wa betwa wa febo odima o within 3-4 months no wa kofa tax abeto so afebo. That is the people we are talking about.
Eric Jane,
so let's work hard.
Ekosiisen na higher Empire FM 35 after 5. Richard Ahegba ewaha and Eric J ewaha. Richard inti Messi about still in Parliament no unim say minority side na the motion be koi say yenyen hwehwemu on election 2020 violence. Majority for us will file a motion say yem broaden no en shasi in 1993 emfa emra. Good move, you think?
Obi, I think it's election the OSHA progressively no. I improve because make having media in totality everything election democracy in Ghana no. Ya be ni bebre. And this banner you see em fan ko echi ne hwehwe mu I think say no objective request. But the amount for Adebaye can say oh ehwe mu free ha. Ye hu say bibia akoso ha because ye hwehwe mu no. No yeah personal advances are personal. But say be there they call 1993. Na ya hwe every horse there in the core with the goal say you sua na to tunyoma yi I think that is good. But say on me penisa na so mo penisa so na the terms of reference and the objective na ye dey say ye dey cure problems I your system no more na say ye dey justify say we mu na we say we mu na say we mu na say no akwakoye wasted exercise. And you know I feel say violence in our elections you know two things a product of lack of information. Okay. And no de biara da no my sister commissioner NCC
yes
maybe a trade mu na me ka say sa office one sa NCC you know it has NCC you know it has capacity to help solve your problems baby because and now me know kasa no people don't understand some areas people don't understand why omotoaba obi so obi to abama MPP just because they say MPP na I say tomano it's a problem even though I am a supporter of MPP
of the MPP
the percent ni panetiasie because one tiasie achine bi obi ba be ka kire de say NDC na say tomano bo wa goto ma NDC but I saw tiasie say aba me ba beto me to ma obi a ne niso ade hunu ne nsusu ye be boa Ghana enti me hwe omo a eba na omo kan sem ne agina platforms so keka ne nyina no me kan nyina si eni a na mahu se we de se obeye se we de se obeye se no me hwe mienu no mu na me ntwusu de be boa me na aboa Ghana se MPP and I say Ghana it me achieve sa situation a obi me kire o say our election and our democracy no be ko enimu there will be no violence because at that point no obi eni ho a ba ka kire so kodokobo we assume and I say kokko tena ho ne fa ballot box no because ono be hu say ono ne one vote na odekotumu no odekotumu say nipa obeboa Ghana no mra na say ono no gina ho na o ka say obi nkofa ballot no say be ya sa nipa na ono hwe a obeboa Ghana ebeba no eno no be si ano de a ontwe ma koye sa nipa na nkasa osoma na onkoye because obe da ho agina wa bisa say na wo de enti na wo se me nkofa we se de enti na hwan mra na nipa na obeba no kwan ben so na obeboa me or share the interest say no no choose na ka society na menye nti the problem I bet to me accurate the investigation is good but the information we need some man for be dwene the choices before them no rationally no more choose the obeboa Ghana no is key. That is the key to our problem. Number 2 is the political parties. Yaka vigilantism need yaka no kwan be fa so e be si sanduma we nyina no. Why is it say okoye investigation we nyina that you can't deal with these fundamental issues now? You can't solve any problem. From the political parties, understanding say this is not war. It's an ideas battle. Say, one, you have the population, educate say we are going to choose on the basis of outcome. Say, a buying we buy, say never. Na MPP, a package of my information. Say, you buy na a Ghana Sika Sem, and I say economy now has it, and the Asha Manababe do some pepper so way. And this is for a buyer, no, not economy near the two, baby, and I call the Nimono Moyat call the Chia, Manako Tam, and money as and this is for also propaganda. Until they fat, I'm before the Abano. Now they end this for propaganda, no, I over who the Biara that say MPP the better Abamano. Now, investigation, any value, any day, is just going to create a circus, say a baby home come apart from those two things, political parties be reform to focus on information. Now, yama population anya educated. Your security system, and as a security services, we have to work with them. We have to deal with them in a way, and as they themselves, must own the space. I say they have to assert their institutional independence.
As part of the motion, there is another motion said the House should also investigate the ethnic, gender, regional and other sectional backgrounds of persons recruited into the security forces since January 1993 to establish the level of ethnic, regional and gender balance in the recruitment and appointment to such public officers and make appropriate recommendations.
We MP for the
yes, MP majority for the
Unfortunately, kind both petitions anyway. But Obi, I am, in all humility, would disagree with this thing. I don't see the import of it. Masa, Ghana higher one. We have different tribes. We have agreed to be Ghana. This thing about MPK and way, it makes my head ache sometimes.
The initial motion from the minority, called for that investigation, but we no limited time.
Yeah.
And MPP for no extended time. 1993.
You see, Obi, the thing because at what point are we going to stop this thing and focus on being Ghana? We have been these tribal groups of people for a long time. Now we are Ghana. So what is the relevance? In fact, Obi, say you are doing well. That's the outcome I should look for. Say, it doesn't matter where the person comes from. But what I am interested in is the person performing. So if the person is an elder who is sitting there and is not performing, we should be able to say, what we are looking for is performance. Because what it means is that our productivity is drawn back.
Yeah.
And say because to me obi mienu tra kunya so. But obi ba ko traso no producer. The outcome be generate benefit ama 2 other or 3 other people. Which means you can have one OB but have multiple outcomes. And no should be the mindset. Until this thing about
but those who are in favor of this motion argue say in the Constitution of the Republic, there were directive principles of state policy.
Yeah.
And those directives join and say in everything we do, even in appointment of ministers of states, and I was here share regional balance. I was here share your friend say, in a way ethnic balance, regional balance, tribal balance, all of those things are necessary to sustain our unitary system now. Adopt. if you are looking at security agencies, and there is perception out there, say, recruitment into the agencies is skewed in favor of particular regions, particular tribes, particular ethnicities near dinner. Probably there should be proper investigation to get data either to back or to disprove some perception. And probably that is the reason why or more qualified for this investigation.
It can be good reason for all the analysis you make is good, but it won't end you anywhere.
Okay.
Because why?
Ekosiisen on
Ofa
Asempa
NDC,
FM.
for example, their support base is Volta region.
Asempa
In this
FM.
Omoba, what's the thinking? Say they will populate the service with Votarians, and I say Northerners or whatever. Yeah. Ofa MPP, I can say a base here. I can speaking areas. Into about overpopulating. Into after your investigation, what will be the outcome? Say you will limit or you direct the recruitment process. You can't do that. See, the solution is not say even that constitutional assembly kind of. We have outlived the usefulness of that. At the initial stage, at the fledgling state of our democracy, and you think so? We don't need that. We have to see ourselves as one people. If today, in the life of our nation, we are still picking and choosing, we have not grown one single bit. We are Ghana idea a couple we say this here and as a Ghana a BBC here now. It will not know you different from what tribe you come from. We are in this ship together. We have to begin to see ourselves as one people. And that provision, if it's there, does not foster that mindset. And I'm not in favor of let's balance this here. It may sound good, but you are balancing it because you feel say maybe in terms of comparative strength. From a hana and a hana say be a win more to me a carpenter juma ye, to me money gold ye, and TM for when you say that's a different mechanism you are putting in place. But to it just purely me far tribe way, we have outlived that. That conversation sometimes we need to put it. The emphasis should be on say, why in the bit to me a year jumadi?
A year jumani.
You be no bet to me a jumani here and far home baby. You will find your own God-given talent. You will find atmosphere. Say, or my creative condition or Ghana ha and far home baby. No, oh yeah, jumadia. But
you can make it.
To the basis of our success should be the inherent strength. Say they boy Ghana. We must see ourselves. Obi, you can't say Ghana first. Yeah. Until say we'll see ourselves as Ghana, no, we cannot see Ghana first. Because we still congregate in small tribal groups. You understand? If you break it down, because in the tribe itself, you can break it down further. Back down to units and small. Then when you finish, Ghana and you who say
Asempa FM.
before I would be two tribal, I would do family, now the two tribal. It is hard, I don't agree with it. It won't solve the problem. Until Mongo investigation, no one will say, okay, I can afford Dawson. Our security says into the end of
you cannot dismiss them.
You can't dismiss them. Into Bayambra, I say every day, Biano say, a baby bar, Yemfa 10 waha, and that ratio Bernard Baba, formula Bernard Baba. It's a useless exercise. With all humility. Massa, and your party proposition. It's a useless exercise. To the extent, say, we want to build one nation, we should jettison that idea.
That idea.
We know it's a whole person or canon. It's because say it's not focused on solving our problem. We have gone past these things. We need to see, say, we are building one country, which is Ghana. I don't care who is the president of this country. The only thing I care is I must be an MPP president. That's all. Whether he's from here, he's from there, he's from there. I want that president to produce, say, Ghana, benya home first. So, or yes, I know, me who bet Tommy. And I said, Ghana, I can find my own way. He's not he's not ruling Ghana. Say, me free ha and I'm ruling Ghana. Debbie, or ruling Ghana, say, we're Ghana ni, say Ghana bedi. Tino court no negotiate ye bibia, or can say Ghana hangina. I'm not president. Or Spain or can. Now all pitchy Ghana investor community no. One can say Mombra Ghana Munko invest or one side has it. Debbie, I say my country. These are the policies we are pursuing. So one district, one factory, one village, one dam, planting for food and job. Come to all of Ghana, never investing. What do I say? Until when we are there, we have to begin at least with the big platform of them. Let's speak that so that education goes and say, we are Ghana before anything. We are Ghana before anything. Let's that way. We have come so far. Say, we are Ghanaians. Ghana or outside Ghana. Oh, there is nothing like tribe and all of this. Ghana, and saying, then we just gel into this sectional feeling. Let's say, anyway, no. I think say I would be a bono, but it's not useful. It's not productive. You guys are the end is the idea of man for so. Yeah, Ghana for. Yeah, Ghana for. So ya can ni oye nzimeni oye dagati debe. Yeah, Ghana for. We are one. If we begin to promote this idea, Obi, we won't have problem. NDC, MPP, it will go back. It is actually at the heart of the violence. What do I say? Because offshore a registration by that was in the Volta region. Eric Money Namha and avoid any boy before any boy. But it's not true. It's not. Right? But I'm creating condition to make it say anyway to foment tension in the country. Say we in echo. Why would they do that? Why would anybody do that? It won't serve anybody's purpose. Intino, you're Ghana for. Some person investigation, be no mushi idea, be improve your democracy, not fine. But this thing about violence necessarily, some we investigate, we have the tools to stop them. Our electoral system have come a long way. Say from 2012, 2013 election petition, reforms by it's improved our process. So let's look to those. Near making sure say nipa be focus on the basis for the voting. I didn't think I Obi because the share Obi Suban said you're in the Juma or you're good. Eric to me host two program it said they're host and this Eric Ban also or no the NDC near but to me a host 20 say we have got massacre try baby because Obi bet to my near 2 man sir because Obi ya police is soldiers ni national security for omoye ewe for omoye nordness for omoye eyifo ni eyifo nyina no are they working omoye adwuma no according to the details of the security service no omoye ne sa so omoye ne sa omoye omodwuma so omo free ha no eno no hia. Let's create a situation say obi from standard no a ono na ebe deal with the person that will help us much more than say this disaggregation of people into tribe. And I don't it makes me nervous.
Mate and Richard Ahiagba na training kan Eric J bebem after this maybe
Franco Trading Enterprise still